Hello, I'm James, and I want to bring a warning to adults over 50. This one seemingly innocent habit is silently causing chronic neuroinflammation, a slow-burning fire in your brain, and you probably do it every day. You see, this isn't about the occasional senior moment. This is a widespread, hidden epidemic. Studies show a staggering 80% of adults over 60 have hidden signs of neuroinflammation and cognitive decline by age 60, even if they don't have a formal diagnosis. It's the secret saboteur behind why you feel like you're losing your edge. Let me ask you, does this sound familiar? Do you experience 1. That nagging, frustrating brain fog that makes simple tasks feel like climbing a mountain? 2. The frustrating and sometimes embarrassing memory lapses that make it hard to recall names, dates, or even why you walked into a room. 3. The constant, bone-deep mental exhaustion that saps your energy and motivation, no matter how much you rest. These aren't just normal parts of getting older. They are warning signs, red flags from your brain that it's under attack. And here's the twist. The hidden culprit? Most doctors never mention this simple mistake: consistently fueling your brain with the wrong kinds of foods that trigger inflammation at a cellular level. It's not just about what you should eat, but what you must stop eating. Stay with me for the next 21 minutes, and I will share a doctor-approved plan to extinguish that fire. We'll count down the top 10 natural inflammation fighters that can sharpen your mind and restore your mental clarity. Your health deserves this. Go ahead and click that subscribe button for Nurture Naturals now so you don't miss a single life-changing tip. To truly fix a problem, you have to understand it. So let's take a deep dive into how chronic neuroinflammation cripples your central nervous system at 3 distinct levels. Imagine it like a slow simmering fire in your brain's command center. Level 1 is a problem with your brain's security guards. Your brain has specialized immune cells called microglia. Their job is to protect your neurons. But when they are constantly triggered by inflammatory signals from a poor diet, stress, or toxins, they go from being protectors to aggressors. It's like the security guards in a bank suddenly going rogue and attacking the vault. They start releasing inflammatory chemicals that damage healthy brain cells and disrupt communication. Level 2 is a breakdown of your brain's border control. Your brain is protected by a remarkable shield called the blood-brain barrier, or BBB. Think of it as the most exclusive VIP bouncer in the world, deciding what gets in and what stays out. Chronic inflammation weakens this barrier, making it leaky. It's like a border fence developing holes, allowing inflammatory molecules and toxins from your bloodstream to flood into your pristine brain environment, adding more fuel to that simmering fire. Level 3 is a disruption of your brain's communication network. The connections between your brain cells are called synapses. This is where memory, thought, and focus happen. Neuroinflammation interferes with the brain's ability to form new connections and maintain old ones. It creates static on the line. This is why you experience that frustrating brain fog and those memory lapses. The messages simply aren't getting through clearly. It's like trying to have a conversation in a room full of shouting. This isn't just a theory. It's backed by powerful research. A groundbreaking study published in the prestigious journal The Lancet Neurology in 2023 followed over 2,000 adults over 50. The researchers found that individuals who adopted a specific anti-inflammatory diet saw a 32% reduction in blood markers for neuroinflammation and scored significantly higher on cognitive tests after just 1 year. This brings us to a leading expert in this field. According to Dr. Evelyn Reed, a leading neurologist and author of The Inflamed Brain, this process is absolutely critical. She says, and I quote, "Quenching the flames of neuroinflammation is the single most effective strategy we have for protecting cognitive function as we age. It's not about a magic pill, but about systematically removing inflammatory triggers and providing the brain with the nutrients it needs to repair itself. So how do we do that? How do we provide our brain with those powerful firefighting nutrients? We're about to count down the top 10 science-backed foods, herbs, and habits to do just that. We'll start with number 10. Number 10. The delicious treat you think is just for indulgence, but is secretly sabotaging neuroinflammation. And that's number 10, high flavanol dark chocolate. I'm not talking about sugary milk chocolate. I mean real high cacao dark chocolate, 70% or higher. It's packed with antioxidants called flavonols. These powerful compounds are one of the few that can cross the blood-brain barrier to exert their protective effects directly inside your brain. They boost blood flow to the brain and protect neurons from oxidative stress, which is a major partner in crime to inflammation. A study in the journal Nutrients found that regular consumption of high flavanol cocoa improved working memory and processing speed in older adults. This directly helps reverse 1. Mental exhaustion, 2. Brain fog, and 3. Poor focus. Like Mary from Ohio who wrote to us. She said adding 2 squares of dark chocolate to her afternoon routine got rid of her 3 p.m. slump. She can now power through her afternoon paperwork and still have the energy to play with her grandkids. Dose. Aim for 1 ounce or about 2 small squares of 70% or higher dark chocolate daily. Melt 1 square into your morning oatmeal or coffee. It adds a rich, decadent flavor and makes getting your daily dose an absolute pleasure. Supplement option. If you don't like chocolate, look for a clinical-grade option like Navitas Organics cacao powder to add to smoothies. Always consult your doctor before starting any new dietary or supplement regimen. Number 8. The common kitchen herb that's a powerhouse for memory protection. And that's number 8, rosemary. That beautiful aroma isn't just for cooking. Rosemary contains an acid called carnosic acid, a potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. Research published in Therapeutic Advances in Psychopharmacology shows that it works by protecting the brain from free radicals, which damage cells and accelerate cognitive decline. Think of carnosic acid as a personal bodyguard for your brain cells. It's been shown to help with 1. Memory recall, 2. Mental clarity, and 3. Alertness. People have known this for centuries. Ancient Greek scholars wore rosemary wreaths during exams to improve their memory. Dose. Incorporate fresh or dried rosemary into your cooking several times a week. Infuse olive oil with a few sprigs of fresh rosemary. Let it sit for a week, then use it as a finishing oil on salads, roasted vegetables, or grilled chicken. Supplement option. Rosemary essential oil can be used in a diffuser to promote concentration, but never ingest it. For internal use, stick to the culinary herb. As always, speak with your healthcare provider, especially if you have pre-existing conditions. Number 8. The ancient beverage that sharpens focus and calms the brain simultaneously. And that's number 8, green tea. Green tea is a true brain health superstar. It contains 2 key compounds, L-theanine and EGCG. L-theanine is an amino acid that promotes a state of calm alertness, reducing anxiety without causing drowsiness. EGCG is a powerful antioxidant that reduces inflammation and has been shown to protect against neuronal damage. It's the perfect combination of calm and focus. It helps reverse 1. Anxious thoughts that steal focus, 2. Midday mental slumps, and 3. Brain fog. Like David from Florida, a retired accountant who told us he swapped his second cup of coffee for green tea. He now feels more focused on his tax prep work for his family, without the jitters and crash he used to get from coffee. Dose 1 to 3 cups of high-quality green tea daily. Brew a strong cup, let it cool, and use it as the liquid base for a brain-boosting smoothie with spinach, blueberries, and walnuts. Supplement option. For a more concentrated dose, you can find a clinical-grade option like Life Extension Mega Green Tea Extract. Green tea contains caffeine. If you're sensitive, opt for decaf or consult your doctor. Number 7. This isn't a food, but a simple 5-minute habit that can dramatically lower inflammatory cortisol levels. And that's number 7, mindful breathing. Chronic stress is a primary driver of neuroinflammation. When you're stressed, your body pumps out the hormone cortisol. In the short term, that's fine, but chronically high cortisol is toxic to the brain. Mindful, deep breathing activates the vagus nerve, which switches your body from the fight or flight stress response to the rest and digest relaxation response. This immediately lowers cortisol. This simple habit helps fix 1, the feeling of being constantly overwhelmed, 2, stress-induced memory blanks, and 3, mental fatigue. Just 5 minutes can be enough to reset your entire nervous system. Dose. Practice for 5 minutes twice a day. Try the 4-7-8 method. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds and exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. Repeat 4 times. App option. Apps like Calm or Headspace offer guided breathing exercises. If you have respiratory conditions, consult your doctor about breathing exercises. Number 6. The brain-shaped nut that is one of the best plant-based sources for fighting inflammation. And that's number 6, walnuts. It's no coincidence that walnuts look like tiny brains. They are uniquely rich in a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid called ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, as well as polyphenols. This combination is a knockout punch for inflammation. The ALA helps build healthy brain cell membranes, while the polyphenols fight oxidative stress. A study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health, and Aging linked higher walnut consumption with better performance on cognitive tests across the board. Walnuts help improve information processing speed, memory, and cognitive flexibility. Dose, a handful, or about a quarter cup of walnuts daily. Toast walnuts for 5 minutes in a dry pan until fragrant. Let them cool, then crush them and sprinkle them over yogurt, salads, or roasted vegetables for a delicious, brain-healthy crunch. Supplement option. While whole food is best, a high-quality walnut oil can be used in salad dressings. If you have a nut allergy, this is not for you. Always consult your doctor. Number 5. The strange-looking mushroom that is clinically shown to stimulate nerve growth factor. And that's number 5, lion's mane mushroom. This is one of the most exciting natural compounds in neurological research today. Lion's mane contains hericenones and erinacines, 2 unique compounds that have been shown to stimulate the production of nerve growth factor, or NGF. NGF is a protein that is absolutely essential for the growth, maintenance, and survival of your neurons. By boosting NGF, lion's mane literally helps your brain repair and regenerate itself. It directly helps with reversing mild cognitive impairment, boosting memory formation, and reducing the inflammation linked to anxiety and depression. Dosing varies. For supplements, typically 500 milligrams to 1,000 milligrams per day. Fresh lion's mane has a texture like seafood. Sauté it in butter or olive oil with garlic and a pinch of salt. It's a delicious and therapeutic side dish. Supplement option. A highly rated clinical-grade option is Host Defense lion's mane capsules. As this is a potent functional food, it is crucial to discuss with your doctor, especially if you're on any medications. Number 4. The everyday greens that specifically protect the brain from aging. And that's number 4, leafy greens like spinach and kale. Your mom was right, eat your greens. Leafy greens are packed with brain-protective nutrients like lutein, folate, and vitamin K. A fascinating study from Rush University found that people who ate just 1 serving of leafy greens a day had the cognitive function of people 11 years younger than those who ate none. Lutein, in particular, accumulates in the brain and acts as a powerful anti-inflammatory agent. These greens help preserve crystal-clear thinking, long-term memory, and overall cognitive vitality. Dose at least one large serving, for example, a big salad or a cup of cooked greens daily. Can't stand salads? Blend a large handful of fresh spinach into a fruit smoothie. You get all the benefits without even tasting the greens. Supplement option: while whole food is best, a greens powder can supplement your intake. Look for one without added sugars. If you are on blood thinners like warfarin, speak to your doctor before drastically increasing your intake of vitamin K-rich foods like kale. Number 3. The golden spice that is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories on the planet, but only if you use it correctly. And that's number 3, turmeric with black pepper. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound with immense anti-inflammatory power. It works by blocking NF-kappa B, a molecule that travels into the nuclei of your cells and turns on genes related to inflammation. The problem: your body doesn't absorb curcumin well. The solution is piperine, a compound in black pepper, which a study in the journal Planta Medica showed increases curcumin absorption by a whopping 2,000%. This powerhouse combo helps alleviate brain fog, protect against age-related cognitive decline, and improve mood by lowering brain inflammation. Dose about 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder with a pinch of black pepper daily. Create a golden paste. Gently heat half a cup of turmeric powder, 1 cup of water, 1/3 cup of coconut oil, and 2 to 3 teaspoons of ground black pepper. Store in the fridge and add a spoonful to soups, curries, or warmed milk. Supplement option: for a therapeutic dose, a clinical-grade option like Thorne Meriva 500 is formulated for high absorption. High doses of curcumin can act as a blood thinner. It is essential to consult your doctor if you are on medication. Number 2. This essential fat is what your brain is literally made of, and most Americans are dangerously deficient in it. And that's number 2, omega-3 fatty acids. Your brain is nearly 60% fat, and a huge portion of that is an omega-3 fatty acid called DHA. DHA is critical for the structure of your brain cells and for reducing inflammation. When you don't get enough, your brain's communication network becomes stiff and inefficient. Getting enough DHA is like giving your brain a much-needed oil change. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition published research showing that higher levels of DHA are linked to a nearly 50% lower risk of developing dementia. Omega-3s are crucial for 1, sharp memory, 2, positive mood, and 3, overall brain processing speed. Dose: aim for 2 servings of fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines per week. Keep cans of wild-caught salmon or sardines in your pantry. You can whip up a quick salmon salad for lunch or add sardines to a pasta dish for an instant brain boost. Supplement option: a high-quality fish oil supplement is a great choice. Look for one like Nordic Naturals Ultimate Omega, which is high in both EPA and DHA. If you're on blood thinners, consult your doctor before starting fish oil supplements. We've covered some incredible brain protectors, but there is one that stands above all the rest. But the king of all is number 1, blueberries. A study showed they can help regenerate neural pathways in as little as 30 days. It sounds almost too simple to be true, but the science is undeniable. Blueberries are overflowing with a specific class of flavonoids called anthocyanins, the compounds that give them their deep blue color. These anthocyanins don't just fight inflammation, they actively promote positive brain function. They've been shown to increase the production of that nerve growth factor we talked about with lion's mane, and can even help clear out cellular waste from the brain, a process called autophagy. The proof is stunning. Research from Tufts University using functional MRI scans showed that daily blueberry consumption led to increased blood flow and activity in key memory centers of the brain. It's like bringing a dormant part of your brain back online. This problem is more urgent than ever. The CDC reports that as many as 5.8 million Americans are living with Alzheimer's disease, a number projected to nearly triple to 14 million people by 2060. We must be proactive. But there is a critical warning. Avoid the common mistake of buying blueberry-flavored products, yogurts, cereals, and snack bars. These are usually packed with sugar and artificial flavors, which increase inflammation. You need the whole fruit, either fresh or frozen. Frozen blueberries are just as potent and often more affordable. Now that you know what to add, it's just as important to know what to take away. Stop these 3 accelerators of brain damage now. They're robbing you of your health and vitality. 1. Stop skimping on sleep. Getting less than 7 hours of quality sleep triggers chronic cortisol release and impairs the brain's nightly cleaning process. This means you're constantly fighting inflammation, leaving you feeling tired, foggy, and vulnerable. 2. Stop eating ultra-processed foods. Foods from bags and boxes like chips, packaged cookies, and frozen dinners are loaded with inflammatory industrial seed oils and refined sugars. These foods actively block the production of BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic factor, your brain's miracle grow. This interferes with your body's ability to create new neurons, leading to accelerated cognitive decline. 3. Stop believing the myth that serious cognitive decline is inevitable. This myth, still believed by an estimated 70% of people, is the most dangerous of all. It creates a sense of helplessness and prevents you from taking the proactive, powerful steps we've discussed today. Your brain has a remarkable ability to heal and adapt, a quality known as neuroplasticity, at any age. Believing you have power is the first step to claiming it. I know this is a lot of information, but you don't have to do everything at once. Here is your simple 3-step action plan from Nurture Naturals to get started tonight. 1. Start. Add our number 8, a cup of green tea, to your morning routine tomorrow. It's a simple, powerful swap for that second or third cup of coffee and is the easiest way to begin repairing your central nervous system. 2. Stop. Eliminate the worst habit, eating ultra-processed snacks like cookies or chips after dinner. Replace them with our number 10, a square of dark chocolate, or our number 6, a handful of walnuts. Even this one small change will make a huge difference in your brain's inflammation levels overnight. 3. Monitor. Track one key metric weekly. Get a small notebook, and at the end of each day, rate your mental clarity on a scale from 1 to 10. Just the act of tracking will make you more mindful, and seeing that number climb from a 5 to a 6, then to a 7, is the best motivator in the world. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Taking small, consistent steps is how you reclaim your focus, your memory, and your vitality. You have the power to build a sharper, more resilient brain. You just need the right tools. First, if you haven't already, subscribe to Nurture Naturals. We release videos like this every day to give you the strategies you need to thrive after 50. Second, go to the comments right now and write "protected" if you're going to try our number 1 pick, blueberries, this week. Let's create a powerful community of people taking back control of their brain health. And finally, think of 3 friends or family members over 50 who deserve to feel sharp and focused again. Share this video with them. You could change their life. For Nurture Naturals, I'm James. Remember, your health is nature's greatest gift, and you deserve to feel your best.